Gail from Gail's Bookish Things. Good morning to you. I would like to show you what this looks like now that I have my Delfonics case filled. I had shown it a couple videos ago and I was excited about trying it out, and I haven't been disappointed. I really liked it. I bought this, I think I went on Amazon. It's Delfonics. It's a utility pouch for carrying tools. I think that's funny. You can carry whatever you want in it. But I got this idea, first of all, from Carrots and Olives. I follow Brittany there, and she has lots of fun planner videos and things about pens and so forth. But I loved the case, and I'd been looking for something to contain all my, not all my, but the journaling supplies I use most often. So if I'm doing my Bible journaling or doing some planning and want to just embellish the pages a little bit, or working through a prayer list, sometimes I like to just be busy with my hands and maybe add stickers or washi or color to the page as I'm going through my requests and gratitude journals. And so this way all those tools are handy. All the things that I want to use generally for a quick embellishment or art page or Bible page is in this case. I do have other places all over where I store crafts, but this is just kind of the thing that I can grab, I can take with me, and the stuff that I usually use is here. So what I have done is on the outside I put my new set of, let me make sure that's in, these jelly roll pens. I got the classic set and I've liked those colors. I also previously had bought these two white ones that add like a kind of a glittery, sparkly effect. They're mostly clear, but they add a fun little twinkle to a page. Then I just have a couple of my Pitt Artist pens by Faber-Castell right here. I love this green and gold and yellow, and I use those often in my Bible art journaling. And then here I have more of my black fine tip pens. These are two new things I'm trying. I wanted to learn a little bit about the brush lettering, and I'm not too good at that, really. I kind of think I do better just doing my own kind of writing, but I'm trying to play around with that. I need to get a book or something to get some more direction. But I have those. They're kind of like a calligraphy pen, and they're okay. I guess I haven't been overly impressed with them, but that's probably because my skill level is lacking with calligraphy. And then I have these two came in a set. I got them on clearance at Walmart. This is now tipping. There we go. These Sharpie pens that don't bleed through. If you get a hold of those or find them anywhere, I've really liked them. It's a fine tip and it works great for journaling in small places where you don't have a lot of room. You can make your letters really tiny. This is a calligraphy pen that my daughter let me have, and then I have a few more Faber-Castell pens, a medium tip and a brush. And here's what that brush looks like. It's a lot wider. It's fun to play with. It's got a nice bold line, but I'm not able to maneuver it yet to make the thin and thick lines very well. And then this is a cool pen. Let me see, Prismacolor, and it's just a gray, so it's hard to open. But it's got a very thick tip and a thinner one. And those, either of those, depending on your writing, I like quite a bit for adding a shadowy effect. So you can do your lettering and then just next to it use this, and it makes the lettering or whatever kind of pop from the page, because you put that on there and it creates just a gray shadowed look. This one was called French gray. So that works really well if you want to create shadow or like a sense of dimension, like something popping off the page. Anyway, I'm getting sidetracked with the pens, but so those are just all handy. So I want color, I can grab one of these. I want a black writing pen or highlighting, accenting the color that I put on with my pencils. I grab that. Inside the case, as you can see, I'm hoping, there's a lot of room. And there's pockets on both sides. So I have an ink pad, the Distress ink. Of course, you could have anything. And I have an Illustrated Faith green. I'm quite fond of that shade of green, so I use that often. And I just today wrapped my Prismacolor pencils in this elastic band that I sewed together. And that keeps them real handy, so I can just pull that out and take whatever color out that I want to use, and I can slide it right back in. So it's kind of contained. It's not over organized. I wouldn't do well with a case where I had to slide everything in one at a time. I'm more of a get it done, let me grab it, let me put it away. So I kind of feel like it's organized, but not very meticulously organized. Then I just put on, I took one of these giant ring things, I don't know what you call them, ring things, that's what I call them, and I put on some favorite washies. So I'm using these a lot as I'm working through the book of Acts in the New Testament, and I'm kind of keeping in these color schemes. So each time I read and want to take notes or embellish a page, I've got these handy. These are a lot of my go-to washi tapes. So I've got, gosh, 100 rolls of washi maybe. I'm just putting my favorites here, or ones that right now are my current favorites. I like them all. They're all fun, but I've been drawn to florals lately, really enjoying using those. So, and then a few accent kind of things. Anyway, so that's handy. I just have it there and I can pull off what I want. Inside here I also have my Neo colors. These are fun. They're a crayon, but when you add, kind of like a crayon, but when you add water to them, they turn into more like a watercolor thing. So they say here water soluble, I can't say that word, soluble wax pastels. These are really fun. Thicker line though, you couldn't do delicate writing. They're more for bigger color space, at least for me in my limited knowledge of art supplies. I also have a date stamp in here. So sometimes I like to use that. Sometimes I'll just date it with a black marker. But here I have something handy to do any date stamping that I want to do. The thing that I need to add is a small packet of wipes so that if I'm away from home with my pouch, I can clean my stamp pad or date stamper. You could also put some stamp pads in there. In here somewhere, I have a pencil sharpener too, so my color pencils and my writing pencils can stay sharp. So there, you can see how that just fits in. Now when I zip it, I'll just tip that a little bit. But that way I can have it in there when I'm working and I can just grab out the color I want. In this side pocket, I've put some of my favorite sticker and Illustrated Faith pages. I have a bunch of tabs here that I use in my Bible or my planner. I actually just contained it all in this dollar store feather themed pouch. And I just insert that in that large pocket. And so any kind of stickers, those are just alphabets. Stickers, alphas, they call them. Some of these. And I really like the word stickers because you can kind of summarize concisely a mood or feel of a passage or something you're feeling by just picking out a word. You know, there's still, there's travel, there's little, long, there's different, there's ponder. I mean, just countless words. Child, another, before, serious, remedy, encourage. Lots of random words that seem to be a good selection of random words because I can always find something I want to use on a page. So I just put those there. That's handy for my Bible art journaling. It's handy for my planning. If I'm doing any other kind of page and I just want to be creative, there they are. And then some tabs were given to me by friends. Some I bought in kits. And others I created with my tab punch. As you can see, this one is from a little calendar page. And I just liked the colors, so I thought that might be a fun tab to put in either my planner, my traveler's notebook, planner inserts or in my Bible. And then that I can just slide in there too. So that's all handy. Can go in and out. Everything's handy. It's my go-to supply pouch. When it's full like this, it does stand on its own. It's not reinforced in the bottom like with cardboard or anything to make it stand by itself, but when you have a little bit of bulk in there, as you can see, it does hold up nicely. So I would really recommend this case if you don't like over organization, but you want to be organized. If that makes sense, if you're like me, that probably will make sense. It contains it without being micromanaged, maybe you could say. Anyway, it's fun. They have yellow, this is the khaki, and there's also blue and I think a red color available. So just look up utility pouch Delfonics on Amazon. That's where I found mine, and it's been a good buy. If you're looking for an art pouch or any kind of, it'd be great for makeup too, but I really liked it for my journaling supplies. I hope that's helpful if you've been looking at those and not sure if you wanted one or not. This maybe will give you an idea of how a pouch like this can work. I think it's been awesome, and I'm glad that I spent the money on it. So there you go. Have a great day. Thanks for joining me, and we will see you next time. Bye.